Hello, beautiful souls. I would like to share my near-death experience, NDE, with you. And I want to tell you it's not the typical one that you see all over YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. It's different. There's a lot of different ones out there, and I would like to share mine with you. And also, please like the video, leave a comment, or follow. So I was hanging out with my friends, my acquaintances at the time, and we would usually smoke weed together. And so this time was no different. So we went and they rolled up and everything. They already had it rolled, and they sparked it and we started smoking. Doing the pass around, and I hit it once, twice. And like on the third time, when I took a puff, it's like I swallowed it and it went down it went down to my stomach and said poof. And so I was like, oh, what's going on? And they were still smoking. And so they started talking. They was like, you okay? And when they asked that, everything started echoing. And I was like, yeah. I'm all right. And so as they finished, we started walking. And as we were walking, the corridor started getting longer. And at this point, because they was playing around, hitting me and stuff like that, playing around with each other, laughing and giggling, I ran up the stairs. They chasing me, thinking I'm playing around. And I ran up to 3 flights up and ran to the door, and he ran behind me, and I was like, open the door, I think I need a glass of water. And so he opens the door, and I went to go try to get the glass of water, and I could not focus, and I could not keep my hand still. And so I was wondering why I could not keep my hands still. My hands was shaking all over the place. So I backed up and bumped to the wall, and I just started shaking on the floor. And then I was thinking to myself, like, maybe I'm having a seizure. And I told him to get the spoon and put it in my mouth. And he did. He got the spoon and put it in my mouth. And then something was like, well, if you were having a seizure, you wouldn't be able to speak. And then I was like, okay, take the spoon out of my mouth. And then as soon as he took the spoon out of my mouth, I just blacked out. And I was in this dark place. I couldn't see nothing. There was no light. And then I focused ahead, and I saw this wagon wheel that was on his side, and it was like far away, and it was coming closer. So I kept focusing on it, and it came closer and closer and closer. I could see like little pictures on it. It came so close to my face to where it was like this in my face, and I could see all the things that I'd done when I was younger, like playing with ladybugs in the yard, making mud pies, me playing with my friends, me with, all the good things that I had done, And after that, after I seen that on the wheel, I was still there, and then I heard an angel voice say, it's not your time yet. And so after her saying that it was not my time yet, I still was laying there. And then after that, I heard another voice that I didn't know where it was coming from, saying, calling my name. Basically like, Kimmy, get your butterfly slapped up out of you. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up. And to myself, so I opened my eyes. So I'm back inside the house, and his mother already had went downstairs. He was there with the sister, and the sister just looked at me, was like, yeah, give her a glass of milk, and do we got any bread? And he was like, oh, he looked in the refrigerator, was like, no bread. He said, just give her the milk. And they gave me the milk, 2 glasses of milk. I was not doing good at all. I just felt like horrible. And that glass of milk really helped. She said it was going to help calm my stomach down for whatever was happening to me. They didn't say that it was laced, you know, but how would they know that, right? And so after that incident happened, I found out that it was lace. And it was laced with AD, you know, angel, okay? And so, and a lot of people that got their, you know, weed laced with that never came back. Like they even did that to one of the people that we used to hang out with back in the day. Like they laced this stuff and never came back. And so I don't know if they knew that it was laced or they like to smoke like that, but yeah, it was. And the person that they was getting it from, you know, they still do that now. Some of them, they will lace their stuff and they won't tell you that it's laced, just so you could keep coming back to them. And by the way, after a couple of times me smoking weed on and off, I just stopped. So yeah, I just stopped because at that point, you really couldn't trust nobody and everybody was getting laced. So that's the end of my NDE experience.